Test, test, test. 1, 2, 3, test. Test, test. 1, 2, 3, test. Test, test, test. 1, 2, 3, test. Test, test, test. Well, as usual, YouTube isn't getting the surround right. So I'm going to put it on the best settings for kick. Just let YouTube deal with it. This is the MPC voiceovers. Great, now kick's doing the same damn thing. Try this one more time. One more time. If you're on kick, you're going to hear this just fine. All right, got the sound test out of the way. And that looks like everything's hooked up the way it should be there. Everyone that's in the stream, you got a couple of minutes, go grab you a drink, grab you something to eat real quick, snack or whatever, and come on back. Be ready to kick this off in under 5 minutes. All right. How's everybody doing today? Well, I hope life is treating you well and the crazy world isn't getting on your last nerve. If so, go ahead, sit back, relax, chill. Gonna be doing some Age of Conan today, and a continuation with the Bear Shaman class. So let's go ahead and get down to it. Well, that was something to drop in on. That's why you have the Shield of the Risen. That looks like it was a giant. Last episode, saw those at the gate right down here. Now they're all the way up to the frickin' longhouse. That's insane. Pretty sure that was not a player. Away from that waterfall, a little bit loud. Alright, so we have got, I think these are the only two buffs that this character has. Well, he has two more. It can be Manifestation of Spirit. At a temp. Nope, that's only in 25 seconds. That's a temp buff. That's a magic again. You also have a sweep. And those are both on the secondary alternate menu, because I don't have room on the main menu, on the main tab to put them. I mean, I could put them over here. I don't know why they're not. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. Remember what the key is to unlock. Shift L. Let's go ahead and slide the buffs over to the end. And I guess I'll just throw them on. It's kind of a crappy key to be putting them on, but yeah, I try and take care of my freaking animals before I stream, but I'm sure y'all heard that. Go ahead and continue what I got going on here first. We have got that. This. Recovery now. This one right here looks like it is a instant. Now, let's go ahead and get these buffs rolling up here. My 2 4-hour buffs. Yeah, I got 2 hours left. Food's gonna run out. Here, let me try that one again. That looked like it actually threw up a permanent buff. Either that or that was a leftover from something else. Here's recovery is instant. I'm not sure where that one came from. One that I thought was a food buff, but it wasn't. Yeah, enough screwing around with that. Hey, give me a quick second. I gotta deal with this animal, otherwise this thing right here. Otherwise she's gonna be bugging me the entire damn stream. All right, let's get back into it. Okay, so we've got heptile wolf, baiting supply camp, and polluters. Looks, I thought we finished that the last time. Okay, so I think we might have a couple of turn-ins that we have to do. Okay, so that's that one. We never turned in the polluters quest. Go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, neither one of these are better than what I have, but I can use them cosmetically, so we're gonna take the one that, I don't know, looks like bear claws to me. One's kind of cool too, but it's got discs. I think I'm liking this one better. We'll see. And there we go. Kicked our level 29 that we were looking for last time we were playing. This guy is telling us we're boasting and not to underestimate him. Okay. Fair enough. They're kind of kicking on me last time, so. Also, our inventory is really, really full. I think I'm going to do a run back. We do not have anything currently. Yeah, see that? That looks like Bear Shaman. Freaking necklace, don't it? Feathers and freaking teeth. When this game first came out, you didn't have that option. Basically, whatever you wore is what you looked like. Whatever your gear was is what you looked like. And like every other MMO, make it cosmetic. Which in this one, it's okay. Then we can look like a barbarian shaman instead of freaking like a veneer. Pretty sure this guy does not have a mount yet. Matter of fact, I know I don't have a mount. I think it's level 40. It's your mount. We're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way, burn up our sprinting. But that also gives you a chance to see what the scenery in the game looks like. And I am running reshade. And so that is reshade disabled and that's enabled. I can zoom in here. I don't know. Not that dark, or at least I don't have the gamma set to that dark, because it is a huge difference when you go into dungeons. And you got that gamma or the brightness turned way the hell down, so your nights are, you know, pitch black. You go into a frickin' dungeon and you won't be able to see shit. Go ahead and start sprinting again. It is the other thing I should probably take a look at, make sure that got all my abilities. And we got points. Let's go ahead and crank the run speed up all the way. And do that for the climbing. The R2 I'll leave alone for right now. Got a shrewd blow I also have it where it replaces the old one with the new one. The old one being this one right here. Shrewd Blow 1. Do that 5 times fast. Shrewd Blow 2. That's currently what we just picked up at level 20. Oh, that was at level 28, my bad. Okay, this is bound to be. Let's see, and then we got the spells. Friendly player resurrect, and we've got all these on our toolbar. Got those two. Right? Yeah. Every once in a while, this game will spike. Don't need that on anymore. Well, let's see, where are we? Got to, I'm pretty sure it's on the other edge. Should be basically in the respawn area and by where you port in. If you see this tower wrapped around the tree, there's all the vendors, cosmetic and freaking veteran rewards and shit like that. You'll spawn in over here. There's where the caravan is, and then up here for all the vendors. Way in the back here, it's gonna be the bank. Regular vendors for everybody else. Well, the non-veteran. See if we got any room in here. Of course I don't have any room. Got what? 3 slots? 3 slots isn't a lot. And all of this shit up here I can't even use. Go ahead and slide all that over and put some of this in here. What I need to do is sub. Get my slots back. Man, that's a lot of crap in my freaking inventory. Also need food, so we'll get some food while we're over here too. Raiders the frickin' bank. Let's see, general goods. General goods is the packs. Scanner. This guy, food and drink, level 40, 50. Can't get anything off of that guy. We need the guy with just the general goods. It's been a quick minute since the last time I played this game. Armors, veteran rewards. I get the general vendor, please. Probably over on the other side where we came from. Go ahead and run back over there. Verify there's not one in here. These should be all the specialty vendors. They are. The food buffs who really want to run, I've said in the Ep3 episodes, my playthroughs I've been doing. There's a potion, and the merchant should have food. Oh, of course the merchant doesn't have food. Weapons. Find food and master food. Find food should be alright. So the grapefruit is real good because it gives you a plus 52. But it's only level 20, so maybe there's something better. There's a we use all three stats, the health, the stamina, and the mana by 3. Good, and all that. It was smart. I'd probably sell some of my other crap. All this junk right in here. The reason why I keep a lot of this stuff is for cosmetics, and then you can sell it on the markets. Got 174 armor. Okay, that's, yeah, hiding skill. I give 2 craps about hiding. This is what we're already using. Yeah, see, all this veneer stuff I would put in the market if I was doing the month. I get another page in my bank account, basically another freaking. All actuality right now, hanging on this gear does absolutely nothing for me. All the stuff that says veneer. lot of good items too. But nothing that I can't, you know, grind for, give back. Got a throwing axe. Those are a little bit harder to come by. Then I want to get rid of this bread. No, it can go up to 100. It's not, you know, it's only going to give you like, I got 57 right now and I only got 30 copper for it. It's really not. And all the reward stuff I'll go ahead and hang on to that. Give us enough room inside of here. Yeah, see, currently, yeah, stamina plus 87. So we need grilled salmon. Need a replacement for this. Break it off and toss it. Gotta look for the grilled salmon. Probably the best. And a lot of times what you can do is you can sort by price, and then we'll put all the expensive shit on top as like your top tier stuff. And it will have either heavy on the buff, or it will be a split, or it will be heavy on the non-combat regen. What I'm looking for is the buff. I want the max, like this right here. Has a non-combat regen of 6.9, but I don't care about that because you can do this right here. Rest action, that will plus those up real quick. But you do have to stop. Basically sit there, but there's certain cases where it would be a deterrent to do that. So I am thinking this one right here is going to be our best bet. You know. Pretty sure that there's a way to do it so that you get stacks, that you can buy stacks. Off the top of my head, I can't think of what it is. Grilled salmon is 83. All you got to be cognizant of is the item levels. Salmon level 20. And this was mana. So the only other one we need is, they're maxed out. We need the highest health. So there's 65, there's 18, there's 39, 13. Highest health that we're gonna get be this one right here. The almond cake. ahead and fill that up to 31 also. Or 33. Now that I've done that. And then we had the grilled salmon for this. That one right there. The reason why it's toned out right now is because I already have a buff running. Don't pay attention when it says cannot use. You can't use it because you already have a buff. That's what it's talking about. Like I said, the only thing you need to be concerned about is the level as far as the food is concerned. 36 in that. Go ahead and cancel out of this, then we'll get rid of our 2 buffs that are less than what we're already using. I'm gonna go ahead and put it over here because I don't need it bound to any kind of key up on the hotbar, so I don't have to go to the bag. All right, and that. Right. I actually think that I canceled my freaking XP. XP for this character. This is a vet reward. These are remedies. This one right here is for magery, probably. One right here. Cures anything from hair loss to impotence. All right. Throw these cosmetics down in here. Got just the general cosmetic. Some of these are store items where I bought it for one character and it applies to everything. Once you buy it for one character, it will populate for all characters. Those right there I actually want. Want that back here. Throwing axe. Slide these over here. I apologize for the inventory management that I got going on right now. Necessary evil. These are advanced skills as compared to these right here, which are not that great. So there's 30, and then the advanced is 90. So I mean, this shit right here I should just dump. So I'll probably sell that. I don't know if it's probably 1 copper for the stack. Find out here shortly. I'll go talk to that potions vendor. all you need to do is click and hold, hover over the arrow, and it will go to the next. Those actually on my toolbar here, I need to working with the 90s, not the 30s. We're up at that level. This is like newbie freaking potions. And potion vendor, where was it? Saw that potion vendor. Okay, and you see the level of the NPCs and stuff like that. So you got Grand and Master. I don't even think we can get the Masters probably. We need is the railer. I can find them. Okay, so they stuck a banker out here. You don't have to go all the way up into the other area. You can just go over. Should also tell you on the map vendor is if you can't freaking find them. We're just looking for regular potions. These are all the dyes and all that crap. Yeah, I see why this is over here, because over here are the and there's where we got to go back behind the bank. So, back across the river. That finger. Something you don't want to do next to the guard. That would not be a good thing. Smack a guard and get killed by a guard. Should be back up in here somewhere. Ever hang up on the terrain a little bit, you just need to jump. Oh, weren't they over here? Okay, they're back here. You'd think that the newbie freaking newbie vendor would be out front, not stuck in the back over here. Time potions should be the low level. You can do it by price again. You can't use those yet. Those are level 30. Bam. Bam. So I'm working with the 90s, and These are leveled. This is what I should be using right now. It renews 70, heals for 210. You already got 27, and I got 5 of those and 12 of those. But you also notice the price on these suckers. Generally, why stick with the lower? But I'll tell you what, later on you'll need the ones that are higher. So I'm just gonna even it out. Me on those. I gotta save my cash. Go ahead and sell our other stuff. Bloody water set. This one. And it is. It's only 1 copper for the entire. A lot of times stuff like this will also drop, but not at the rate that you would consume it. Let me go ahead and throw these over here. So I don't fat finger something, make a mistake, and sell something I don't want to sell. Drag this crap down into here. All right, that should be totally doable. As far as items go, some of this are crap that I could probably ditch. I could probably get rid of. Go ahead and hang on to it right now. And that definitely, that gives me enough free slots. Well, we got that out of the way. Back to business here. The only thing that I need to do, because these are freaking, the trails go all over the place back in here, and some of them dead end. Need to make sure that I'm going where I need to go. Get where I'm going to. Make sense? Everything I always do is I always go down there. We need to go across the bridge. If we go past this first, yeah, see, I always go down there too. We need to go all the way over here. Get the hell out of where we're going. Okay, what does she want? See if she's got something we'd be interested in. There are another one that was over there. Not too worried about that. The only reason why I'm talking to her is just... Okay, why are you at the gates? Fights, no, I'm not gonna fight in the damn arena. Not really into the PvP shit. And I'm gonna go with normal. You do anything other than normal, you might as well be in a group. If you fight elites and stuff like that as a solo player, you're at a disadvantage. It like offsets your capabilities of what you have. So I can be a solo player and fight something and it will do like 10 points of damage. But if I'm in a group and I'm fighting something, talking about elites, if I'm in a group, one more person, instead of doing 10 points of damage, I'm doing 20 points of damage. If that makes sense, that's how they balance it. So being a solo player, you're working like twice as hard at the elite mobs than if you were to join up with someone. And that's how they do the you should really be in a group to do this thing. That's how they manage it in this game. That they make it more difficult to solo a mob. And just by getting in a group, you go from hitting for 10 points to hitting for 20 points. Just by joining, nothing else is different. Except you're in a group. Go ahead and sprint again. Also, these wolves do drop materials. Nothing in there. Just the fangs. But they also drop crafting resources. They drop this rough leather. Now this, if you're not crafting, you know, if you're not into making like your own leather and stuff like that, you really want to collect this stuff if you have the intent of picking up the crafting ability later on when you're higher level, so that you have a shitload of mats to work with and you won't have to buy them. Now the flip side of that, if you're not going to craft, you still want to collect this shit, because this low level crap, some level 80, some level 60 is not going to want to spend all their time collecting 100 of those things, and they'll pay gold for it. And I'll show you later on in the market if I remember. Show you a current price of those. So I mean, you might want to spend some time smacking these wolves and getting the crafting materials just to sell. You saw how expensive those freaking potions were on the vendor for our level. So they were what, at 16 silver, and I've got 22. I could buy one. So there's your gold dump right there. And the other thing is that the someone that can craft those items, you can buy better stuff. Crafted gear and crafted items are the best on the server. Best items on the server, unless you're going for, you know, some kind of wicked freaking ultra boss drop. May be better than something someone could craft, but 90% of the time, crafted gear is your best gear. And your best potions and foods and stuff like that. And all that you can pick up on the fire market. Don't think we have any turn-ins. There is... Let's actually go see what Hawkeye wants. See what level of quest is since we're up here. Archer, yeah. Oh, not a question. More of a need. I need help with something. Supplies are low. I am running out of arrows. Can you recover used arrows from the wilds? Yeah, we can do that. Although he's probably going to give us a archery frickin' board, which I don't need, but we'll do it anyway. We'll do it for the XP. Since we're going to be killing these guys anyway. Yeah, that's funny. So that is... Look down here. The different colored quests. The gray quests, and these are crafting shit. Gray quests are below our level. Green is right below our level. And yellow is pretty much in line with our level. I think it was yellow, then it's orange, and it's red. So this should be just above our level. These two are group, or they recommend groups, so they're probably against elite. Go ahead and tag this one up. Go ahead and tag that one up and that one also. Have room to do them. Just so they show up on our map. Go down there and see if any more freaking giants. Because the last giant was like right up here. Which I thought was crazy. Freaking spawning. There's a damn giant there attacking the guards. The last one that we saw that was doing that, they were attacking the guards at the gate over here. That didn't go too well when we tried to intervene because that elite was freaking killing the guards, and I thought, well, distracted with the guards, we'll go ahead and get our blows in there and see if we get anything out of it. And then all the guards were dead, and then there was just us and the freaking giant, and it's like, shit. Time to die. Oops. He got distracted again. I always want to go across the bridge because you go across the bridge in the earlier area. Go out to the wilds. But on this one, it's on the same side of the river that you start on, not the opposite side. Now, the majority of this shit around here is going to be, because of our level, they're going to be freaking under our level. So I am going to just go to the nearest quest area. It's going to be this right here. So we need to get, let's see, veneer and then boar. So we need to get boar meat. Kill boar, kill veneer. The other thing besides the friggin' lore, you know, it's Conan, that I like about the game is the graphics. Such an old freaking game, and it, you know, the detail of it looks kind of cool. Definitely has its own aesthetic. So we are, nope, we need to go, if we can get there, going over here. I have to go through the river, but we'll see if we can jump up this. There we go. Maybe not. See if we can glitch this. This is also how you explore areas. Oh. More wolves, or are we looking at boars now? Nope, more wolves. That's a boar. This will have our quest item. We only need 4 of those. That's really not all that much. some heals off. I completed that, and this guy doesn't have any loot on him because we just completed. Okay, now what was my other easy boost? So these are for damage. This is mana regen. I honestly think I'm going to put that back there, because what you do is you hit the alt and then you hit the hotkey for it. And if I remember correctly, it's a lower level. Lower level ability anyway, a sweep. But you do get a 120 degree arc out of using that. We are doing like 216 and 412, and then if we do this one, it's 213. So that might actually be better. This one right here gives you like a triple hit. If I use this one, it does that. And each one of those swings is doing damage. Now what I'm thinking is okay, I do not need this here. Resurrection. Maybe if you had it where you were messing with other players, you know, if you were in a group, you'd want that, you know, on your main bar for those abilities. But I'm going to move our heal over to here, and then I'm going to put that sweep. Put that sweep right there. We got that one, and then we got this one. So if we need to sweep, if we're fighting a bunch of mobs and we want to hit everything at 180 degree arc, we can cook that off. That's a higher level two-hand blunt ability with a cooldown. You know, these cooldowns, this really isn't much. You know, that's a 10-second cooldown on finishing the combo. This is, that's pretty quick. That's only a 4-second cooldown, whereas our triple swing, a 10-second and then a 20-second. So 10-second if I don't do the follow-up swing, and if I do complete the combo, it's 20-second cooldown. And then we got our slam. Then our bleed. That's 10-second also. The other thing you can do is line these suckers up, you know, if they're in close proximity, if they're like in that 90-degree fan. You'll be able to get more than just one of them. I think that sets us up for that. Now, what do we got? We've got... Okay, we need... Okay, so we're still going after board because we need entrails. See if we can get any of these. That's what I'm talking about, lining them up. You get them like that and you'll hit them both. So we got some entrails. And that completes that task, so we don't need any more boars. Gotta go up there and slaughter some flame tenders and supply masters and supply camps. So there should be a camp over here. There's our finishing move right there. It's the other thing I like about this game. That you have control left, right, you know, and then your if I remember which one. I think it was control. Yep, control. So you notice these, that is all my protection or my defenses on overhead. And my left and my right don't have anything, but I can switch it over to this one. I can switch it over that side, or I can set it back to where it's blocking at level 1 on all sides. And the mobs have the same thing going on. Yeah, so there's boar spear. All of it just because. Take all that. Oh. We're gonna pull them back so we don't fucking get those other guys in there. You also saw the that was good finisher move. You also saw the little things above one of the NPC's heads. That's that bleed. That basically friggin' whatever they bleed goes into your health bar. Collect some crates. A crate. And we're done with that one. Make our way up to here. Try not to aggro everything on the frickin' map. And you notice how those two are starting to walk down here, right? Now, if they're in close proximity to it, damn. Need to stay the fuck up there. See, it's they're trying. The game's trying. Get the fuck out of here, you bastards, and just aggro the rest of them. You saw how they were trying to come down, so I'd fight like 5 all at once. That's the other thing that the game does. Start taking on one and then all the adjoining ones. And like if I'm fighting something here and I aggro something here and there's 2 guys standing here, this guy will be aggroed by my fight here. These 2 guys back there will see this guy running over here, so they'll join. And now instead of 1 guy, you're fighting frickin' 4 dudes. Yeah, watch out. Be cognizant of what the hell's going on. Sit down, boo-boo. Now that I moved my my buff, my heal, I need to something different. I used to be on the bind for the sweep. And I also should probably lock my fucking bar so I don't point. I also need to be cognizant of 18 minutes left on my freaking food buffs. We were getting close where it, whoops, see, we're going the wrong way. Need to go up this freaking, we need to go up there. And he's about to add to the fight. You got your rest. Out of combat heals. The other guy's gonna freaking, we're gonna pull this guy too, maybe. Yeah, see, and then he's gonna pull the other guy. So, we gotta stay out of here. Hopefully those are two jokers down here don't respawn while we're trying to deal with this guy. Go ahead and go up here, pull two of these guys. Hopefully those other guys that were down there don't start to respawn and come in on a fight. Don't have anything over there. All right, no bosses. Set them up here. See, since I finished that combo, it was double the time. So 10 seconds instead of 5 seconds. Refresh, which doesn't matter if you're not pulling anything else. But if you are pulling other shit, it does matter. Come on, group up. Last swing I took wasn't a combo move, it was just me freaking smacking him on the head. Missed a chest. Nope, maybe not. Might get lucky, might stay the fuck over there. Oh, oh, thought he was coming. And that one right there. Okay, that's the knockback. Fucking mages. Down, boo-boo. They're mages, so they're kind of squishy. Kind of. But you definitely want to get them. Before they get their spells off, that's for damage. Nothing behind the tent. Nothing in the tent. Sometimes dudes will come out of tents. And we need to go up there. Final objective is going to be at the dead end, the highest point. Didn't look like it was much, but it's all vertical. Was the stun. No, sit down, boo-boo. Our guys down there are already respawning. Need to group up here. There we go. And sometimes you want to draw it out because you're actually getting the health siphon. Like that was off of 3, so it just prolonged the fight a little bit. Sit down, boo-boo. And I actually think we didn't need to go up there, that we were done. And we are. Now it's back down there. By Master. I will try and make it down without aggroing all this other shit. Quick rest. Rest. Oh, we can because we're in an area he can't get to. This guy over here, Supply Master. Epic mob, so he's probably over in here. Sentry, Watchman. Go ahead and aggro all these fuckers. Maybe not all of them. Yeah, here they come. Get our heels going here. Sit down, boo-boo. I'll sort through this BS later. Funny thing is, we were already down here where he says he is. I don't see him. Wine Master. Just want to check up in here. Is that him? Entry. Nothing but things on him. I do not see a supply master. I don't know what the hell it's talking about. Oh, supply master. See if we can go down here without killing ourselves. Well, maybe he's supposed to come out of the tent or something. Three shots. There he is. Exactly what I thought, that he'd come out of the freaking tent. This game can go as fast as you can press the keys to get the combos up. I'm just going kind of slow. Ass is old. Don't have the reflexes I used to have. That is mana constitution 71. Man, damn. Okay. Natural mana regen and better armor. Take that just to take it. I'll decide later if I want to use it or not. So he did. He came out of his tent. I don't know why he didn't come out before. Or then maybe someone was already up here and did the quest. It was on a cooldown. Sucker is still on a cooldown. I was trying to press that. Got like a 30-second cooldown for that freaking stun. We are clear up in there. Yeah, a bunch of shit over there. Let's go over here. I have a feeling that some of the stuff that we gotta do over here is gonna get turned in up here. The Arena of Death. Maybe they weren't talking about a PvP zone. Maybe she was talking about something else. I have to go back and pick that one up. There is some more rough leather. And that does not go in the main bag here. That goes over in your resource container. You notice how many slots I got for resources. These are nodes. Basically harvesting nodes that you can pick up for crafting. Actually, if that is all the way the hell over there. Spent time screwing around looking at my map. I'm gonna aggro all this shit. Lots of freaking potions and crap like that. I think we're going the right, yep, we're going the right way, and then we just need to take a left fork. And of course, the further away we get from the center, the further these mobs are going to be. But also the loot should be better. Fucking another one up on top of the up on top of a hill somewhere. Animals aren't cooperating. They keep moving around. Trying to pair them up so I can hit both of them at once. These guys aren't cooperating. There we go. I was gonna say these guys aren't cooperating either. Get a little bit of breathing room. Didn't even get a map for that guy. So I mean, you could freaking like skirt the edge and avoid all these fights. But what the hell would be the fun in that? Unless you were like low level and intentionally doing that. Down, boo boo. Cooldown, damn. So it's like a minute. It wasn't 30 seconds. It's like 60 seconds. That stun. That's a fucking giant up there. Come on, quit adding shit, fuckers. Level is he 26? Yeah, okay. Jets. Damn it. Trying to get off fucking that one ad. All it took was that one motherfucker coming back into camp. See what I mean about freaking you gotta watch where the hell you're going? And see now, I'm 191.9 meters away from the nearest resurrection point, which also means that since it's so far away, there was probably a res point that I should have triggered that was closer to where I am. That sucks. Well, we'll go ahead and do the turn in since we're up here. This guy needs your help. This is the freaking, like, the rebel leader. He's just some fool I met. No, the one odd sense of humor. Talk about something else, I guess. That's all he wanted to know. That was the actual conversation with that guy. Get that quest turned in. And here's a crate of your shit. Can't use it. Give me stuff that I can't. Here's some junk. See, the thing is, because it was a quest item, it's bound to this character. So the only thing I can do is hang on to it just because, or sell it. Yeah. Daily challenge and some other shit complete. Man, see, this crap is way the hell up in the hills, and we're over here. We got to go all the way the hell down here, all the way back up across, fight our way all the way through this again to get to that area. All because I wasn't watching the fucking map. Letting an ad get to us. Come on. Really? You're gonna do this? Gonna get killed by some spiders? Really? The spiders can't really group up. They kind of stay spread out. Like the model though. I mean, it doesn't look like some furry freaking fuzzy creature. It looks like a freaking spider. Kind that you wouldn't want to mess with. Oh man. Yeah. See, I can't. I gotta go this way. I can't go off the cliff. I wouldn't survive. And then I'd end up back right where I was at that spawn. Pretty sure once we get back up there, I need to look for that their spawn point, and I need to activate it. I'm gonna be going way the hell over here. We need more ads, and then that guy's gonna try and add. Need to go across the bridge here a little bit. Running a Barbarian, with the exception of the heals, playing a Bear Shaman is kind of mid tier. And yeah, we don't need to go there. We got to go up the other way. Although, is the spawn point. There might not be a, there should be. At it right there. At the gate to the next area. I mean, what we're looking for is this little blue fucking circle. And I don't see one here, guys. So no, that sucks. So there's no close spawn point over there. We just gotta watch what the hell we're doing, and that mage wasn't helping the situation at all. Come on, pick up the bag. And fight our way back up the hill. There's a bunch of damn boar back there. On the edge here a little bit. See if we can maybe go up a back way. Freaking Ep3. Get the hell down, boo-boo. Some of these guys heal up. Ep3 isn't an issue when it hit that fourth dude that screwed us big time. Come on. Get your freaking combos out. Quit fucking around with these guys. Every time you hear that swish, he's missing. Yeah, see, look at this. All these cocksuckers up here. These are the guys that are added. Because they weren't grouped up, only one of them. Come on. Need to take out this freaking mage. That's the guy that's screwing us so bad. Draining the shit out of our health. Okay, so there's also our tombstone. Now, those guys shouldn't revive for a while. And I don't want to pull those other guys too. Have enough I gotta deal with these guys. Shit. Damn, this guy's gonna fuck. It's that boss. The boss and then that freaking the mage just whittles us down. Then when that boss hits, I guess he's hitting hard. We are too low level to take these fuckers on. So even if the first time I was doing it, it was looking good because I was starting to focus on that mage. And the boss was like, what, half health? So we probably could have taken it down if we didn't have that extra fucking ad. And that time, just went totally shit. Because they weren't grouped up when I was doing my my combos. It definitely screwed us. Not a good play. Son of a bitch. I know why it went that way too. Every time you die, you lose all your buffs. So all that and those which gives us 147 health, 146 armor, 93 extra mana, 87 extra stamina, and 65 extra health. We were fighting all that shit without those buffs. That's why it went shit so quick. I was thinking, going up there, I'm like, why the hell are these mobs so effective now? Well, they're not. It's because I'm not buffed. We should. That was a good plan. We just executed it wrong. Well, I executed it wrong. Made a mistake of freaking not buffing up before I went up there. I will try and bypass all this crap now. Oh, I am running out of stamina. Go ahead and aggro all these guys again. Where the fuck's that mage? Son of a bitch. Aggro too much, boys. Fuck. One too many. You just slow it the fuck down. You can go ahead and run down to that back side. That's not going to be an issue. What is going to be an issue is if I don't slow down once I get there. Come on. doing? Gonna take the same path up. Go up the back side here. Wolves also have a bleed. Now I need to slow it the fuck down. Wandering guy needs to go first. And I would really like to get my tombstones back before I had to go up here, but I don't think I can go back up in this direction either. I'm just gonna slide off the freaking mountain and kill myself. Alright, all the buffs are in place, so nothing left to it. Freaking mage before. Yep. And there we go. Blue leggings, and that's way better than what I got right now. That's something I definitely want to equip. Aim is freaking lagging too. Bike. Let's see, so these, we want to enable those. Yes, I do, because they are better than what I was using. Right, these fuckers right here, damn mage. And that guy down there. Need to take care of these guys before we go back up in there. And make sure now my shit is on cooldowns. Go ahead and preemptively freaking run that. That guy. Music was playing. See if we can pull him over here without pulling that camp. Wish, really? 3 misses on that shit, if you can believe that. What the fuck? That was terrible. All right, bitch. All these wandering mobs walking around, fucking killing us. Sometimes you just ignore the combo and just swing at them. Come here, dickhead. Don't want you adding to it either. Wait for the cooldowns. All of our fucking combos back. Alright. Need to take out this fucking Runecaster first. Probably also fucking running up their health. There we go. Now it's a fair fucking fight. Fuck you, boo-boo. Damn, this guy's fucking strong. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do shit against him. Come on, now's not the time to lag, bitch. Are you fucking serious? Holy shit. Fucking toast. Too long of a fucking fight. About to run on my heels and these other sons of bitches are starting to respawn. You know what? This is not a thing. This is a group content. Not possible. I'm not gonna be able to take that guy on until later. That is, which one is that? Yeah, and there's a tombstone up there too. Oh, fuck that tombstone. So, severed head. These group, you see what I'm talking about? If I had one more person and I was grouped up, going up there would be like fighting normal mobs. They wouldn't be that fucking strong. But since I'm not in a group, it is that hard. I think that was the first time I actually had to pull out a mana potion. That was for only 30. That's where you'd want the big boost, where it goes from 0 and fills your entire freaking lineup. So we should probably go back up there and place those entrails, and the other two, actually everything else, is over here and over there. So we're going deeper into the zone. Let me go ahead and dump this off. once I'm up here, I'll also check my gear, see if we got any better shit that we can equip. And there should only be like 1 or 2 spiders. Alright, and we had to place fucking entrails somewhere. Place damn entrails. Here. What are you doing in there? Oh. He didn't come out of the bushes, maybe. Damn, might have screwed that one up. Place the entrails, wait for him to come out, and then freaking see what happens. I might have been too close to that. But I think that it said, where is the entrance? Oh. Might have been just kind of like a in-game cinematic. An actual cinematic that would just shown him go out and eat the damn engine. Something if I wasn't trying to kill him. All I heard was a wolf in the fucking bushes and I started swinging. Didn't fail anything. That was it. Let's see what this guy wants. Here in Shim Desert. And yep. Long story, left desert, travel civilized world, blah, 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 blah. Now I follow Wi-Fi. Met this man, traded with him. Ancient history, okay, he wants fetch quest. Something else we can trade, do you think? Oh, maybe this guy's a vendor? And now he's thinking of what they can trade. Yeah, we'll try. We'll go there and try and trade something with that guy. What is that? High routes? No. Oh, special request, of course. It's a freaking another group freaking event. All right, we got turn in. Yep. Yeah, I tried to kill Frostpaw. So there is an advanced heal we can't use until level 30 though. Give from warrior yourself, blah, 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 blah. What do you want? I want you to go do this. Sure. Anything else? Bye. And another freaking, see, I can't do any of these. What these are going to do is they're going to sit in my fucking quest journal until I'm like level 40 and then I'll go back and kill them. Unless I group up with somebody. There's a lot of content in this game, even PvE, that is extended combat that you just can't do solo unless you're like max level. And then when you get max level, there's max level group content that you can't do unless you're grouped. Now, you can solo freaking get your freaking rune removed. See this tattoo on the chest? That's your mark that you're trying to get your power back that they took from you when you entered in Tortage. That basically marked your spirit, and you're trying to remove the mark. You can remove that mark solo. All the other added extra content you can't do. If it's group level at unless you're like, you know, 10 20 levels higher than the fucking than the event. But for a level 40 event, you probably want to be level 60. For level 20 event like those are, you probably want to be 40 or 60. And at 80, you're just gonna have to find a group. Okay, and again, we are going... What the hell is this? Get cracked medallions. Is that the Hawkeye? That's arrows. Whatever it is, the cracked medallions, I mean, it says it's gray. Oh, this one? Or is that the freaking... Oh, never mind. Well... See, that's not the event boss right there. The cracked medallions... You might actually be able to do that one, even though it's a group quest, because we've been... I'm assuming it's group quest because there's, you fight 3 or 4 of those veneer at once, which we have been able to do, but they weren't dropping shit. Well, let's go back up there, retrieve the, retrieve my tombstone, and I'll check that out. We were probably freaking up there dicking around killing shit when we could have been completing that quest. We'll just take the shortcut way up there again. That bloom effect is fucking bright, huh? We're going the right way. Go this way. Instead of going there, we need to cut over here. So my guess is the bloom effect, I think, is coming off. Yeah, see, that's coming off my reshade. Let's see which. That's going to be this one right. Pulling that down a little bit. Tone down the intensity. There we go. So I'm going to take on these guys and see if I get any medallions off of them. Freaking, come on, group up. Thor is getting total free shots on us. Come on. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, so we can collect those medallions, even though that's a group event. Decent dagger. Even though that's a group event, how many of those do we need? Well, that is going to be this one right here. Go ahead and activate that. That we can complete. Let's say a group event. We really don't need to do a retrieval on the tombstone. I'm just going to go up there because we got 30 minutes and 4 hours left on our buffs. Let's go ahead and draw these guys out. Priority's gonna be this fucking mage. Bitch went behind us. So now there's only 2 up here. We can do 2. Down, boo-boo. One of those. Got one more of those that we gotta get. Now, where the hell is our tombstone? Ah, shit. Tombstone. Close to the camp. Exactly where when we died. Seriously? Is it? Going nowhere near that fucking boss because I can't take that boss on. I can't kill him. I don't see a damn tombstone around there. Oh, that's... the tombstone disappeared. That right there is what I was looking at. That's the fucking, the quest goal. Need to get one more insignia. That's gonna pull those 3. Hopefully this guy's got it on. Sit down, boo-boo. There we go. Just that boss. That boss can't freaking take on that boss. Is too crazy. And that... not sure where the turn-in's probably all the way back here in the village somewhere. So we're going to keep going since we're over here. We're going to keep going up here. Should be able to get this laminate also. Yeah, see, to finish this one, we got all the rest of them. We just need to kill that boss. Not gonna happen. And torch the tents, kill the champion elite. Maybe, maybe not. Depends on what's in the area around it. Go ahead and pull all these real quick. Got a piece of rough leather. Take that. And the rest of it is worthless. I was gonna say could probably tone down that bloom effect a little bit more. Only during the day that it's freaking easy. It's all right. The same thing. A death arena is like a freaking and we need to go up the other way. We need to go up this way. Up there. Just curious what's over here. Probably could, but is it worth it? Thing gonna have anything on that I want? Probably not. Sure. We'll collect the rings for you. Get them all yourself. We'll go get them for you. Got a narrow one on you too? Blah, blah, blah. Maintain your equipment brings you peace. Yep, sure does. What about the meeting? Yeah, I could find some. No guarantee. Bye. Just pick up more freaking I think I might pick up more freaking group quests. You quit picking those up. You can fill up your journal. Now we're getting to the frost giant area. And the spiders. Yeah, the dudes hanging on the fucking trees by their necks is a warning. We gotta go up. Spiders are. .7 good XP. Beacon of XP. Go ahead and boost that out. You go down there. I came up here. Come on. So higher level mobs, you notice what my health look like there. how much damage I was doing and shit like that. So if you're fighting multiples, it's better to be in a group. Solo, you really got to kind of pull. Go. Okay, so we have to go Fighter's Hive. This should be interesting. You got beat up. Here's your axe. Get your axe, wuss. There are too many of them. I couldn't deal with it. These are the viewpoints. This will view this area. This is where the frost giants, where you eventually run. That song echoes across mountains, hundreds of years, but not yet, blah, 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 blah. You think well of him, he needs your help. What's wrong? I lost. What'd you lose? Lost the voices. So he went sane. Alright. What needs to be done? Tell me of these voices. Where can I find the voices? Find them and return to you soon. Yes, but what are the voices? Dude hears voices in his freaking head. Yeah, by the gods, I hate you already. Goodbye. He's got another quest. You look troubled. Evil spirits, see? Voices in his freaking head. This dude's like freaking the, I forget the guy's name in Tortage in the fucking ruins. All these crazy fuckers hearing voices. Yeah, I'll find them. Sure. And what are those? Look at that. More group quests. But those are green. We might be able to complete those. There is something that looks like it's probably all the way up there. So now we gotta go up. We gotta try and find our way up. Or is it in here? Could be in there too. All I know is that I have not picked up an additional power increase. No. Still got that. Still got all those. Nothing new special. What about hostile? Got the crush. Yep, that's the freaking... that one I've been using. That's the one that has a 60-minute timer. 60-second timer on it. No new friendlies. Don't think that we can do our achievements. Well, we got 5 points. Actually, this is not a spot to be fucking doing. If there's anything in this, can't even get into it. Yes, we can. Clickable. This is that freaking spider cave. Now we see if we even want to be in here. Level 27, yeah, it looks like we can do that. So I am going to go back to this. Who's this dude? Give exit. Entrance. That's not a graphic glitch. Okay, so what I wanted to look at is I got 5 more points in specialization. Got armor. Those are the life set. So fierce recovery and blood flow. There's mana regen. I think that's just normal in and out of combat. Okay, there's the recovery. There's the fierce recovery. And 16 protection. Protection would be good also. Then we've got animalistic fury. Which I am actually in. I've already got a point in that. That's just damage. But doesn't shrewd blow. That increases critical chance on shrewd blow. But I already should have. Maybe I get, maybe if I put in our point in it is when I get. In fact, I'm not sure when you get shrewd blow though. Brawl. Let me look at some. abilities is where they use perks. I already got those. R. So the combos. Okay, there's Shrewd Blow. And the other one was Onslaught. Like a bear icon. Okay, so that come on, seriously? Okay, that's the triple hit. That would be good, and then the other one, that normal. We have 5 points. So armor. Wave of Life. Newell. There's Blood Flow also. All right. So we're going to put a point in there, point in there. Regen. And Fierce Recovery. Need one for Fierce Recovery. That gives us 2 points left. And we're not going to go with mana or any of these better. That's an additional for Blood Flow. Casting time. These all have to do with casting times. We are gonna go with one of those. Ooh, what's this? Lead effect. I think we want to increase the damage. Increase damage per second. And duration stunned. That could be useful. What I'd want to do is if I had something that would reduce the cooldown timer. Increase the critical chance, damage per second, and critical chance. And see, that's on Shrewd Blow. You know what? You know, it's already pretty decent the way it is. I think I'm gonna put the point. I could do a bleed effect on that also. I'm gonna throw it into there. Changes. And do we have any points? I don't think I got any points. Not in the ones that I want to do. Just focusing on these two right here. Because I only have room for 2. You get to pick 2 out of this group, 2 out of that group, and 2 out of that group. This is what, level 60? Nope, level 80. That is also 80. Level 80 also, that's just requirements. Anyway, this will open up. I think it opens up at like 60, and this one opens up. As far as being able to put points in them. But I'm gonna save my points. Much it costs to get points. Also reminds me of, got that right there. For points. That is in the alternate advancement. Yeah. Need a lot more freaking points. But those boosts should help us in here. Looking for dude's axe also. Damn, look at that. Those are minion. That's the regen pad. Dungeon. I would like to pull just this guy. I don't want to pull all that shit. See that he's creeping. Not until I see what the fight's like. I don't want to pull a bunch of mobs. Come back here. They're not freaking weak. Readjust. That's actually not too bad. Probably could handle multiples at once. See. And cheat a little bit, use the terrain against them. No, get off the keyboard. Got my cats up on my keyboard right now. Nope. Nope. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna call it here, boys. This looks like a whole freaking separate event going in here and doing this kind of stuff. Got other things going on, but hey, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Peace.